Alright, in this video, we'll talk about the Igbo Apprenticeship System, known as the Igba Boy or Umuahia system. It's a traditional community-driven business incubator and wealth redistribution model that has produced numerous millionaires and billionaires in Nigeria. The system is built on the philosophy of Onye Ayala Nwanneya, which translates in English as "May one never leave their brother behind," and provided a way for the Igbo people to rebuild their economy after the Nigerian Civil War. The method of the system is that it involves sourcing and integration, where a successful businessman, who is the oga or the master, goes to his village to select a young male relative or kinsman, who is the nwa boy or the apprentice, to come live and work with him. This is often an option for youth whose families cannot afford formal education. The apprentice lives with the master, performing domestic chores and working in the business for an agreed period, usually between 5 and 8 years, without a salary. During this time, the apprentice learns practical business skills, including customer relations, inventory and management, marketing and essential work ethics, like honesty and accountability. At the end of the agreed term and period of time, a ceremony is held and the master settles the apprentice. This involves providing them with the startup fund, goods, or setting up a new shop for them to begin their own independent business. If you've made it this far into this video, it means you enjoy watching this full video. So kindly stick with us as we explore all these systems of the Nwaboy system. So make sure you click the red subscribe button and turn on the notification icon so you don't miss out on the full video and the future videos on this channel. The system is highly effective at creating wealth due to several key factors. Before I continue, don't forget to share the video to your friends who want to learn more about this system and how it has enabled the lives of the young Nigerians. It offers practical skills over theory, where the apprentices gain hands-on experience and real-world business acumen, making them job-ready entrepreneurs from day one. The settlement provides them essential startup capital to start up the business scheme and sector, enabling them to thrive even in scenarios where they couldn't do that before. The system has been highly effective and was forged after the Civil War in Nigeria and has produced countless millionaires and billionaires all over the region after being settled with about $20 to rebuild their lives after the war. This is an efficacy of the resilience of the Igbo people all over the world. So make sure you stay with me as I explore all this with you. This system has been very effective and explains how Igbo Apprenticeship System can unlock Nigeria's economic empowerment. As Nigeria grapples with soaring unemployment, rising poverty levels, and widening wealth gap, economic experts and cultural historians are turning their attention to a time-tested indigenous model with transformative potential, which is the Igbo Apprenticeship System. Rooted in centuries-old traditions of mentorship, trade, and communal upliftment, the system has produced some of Nigeria's most successful entrepreneurs and self-made business leaders. Now, amid calls for inclusive growth and youth empowerment, there is growing recognition that this grassroots model could serve as the blueprint for scalable, sustainable economic development across the country. Cosmas Maduka, the founder of Kosharis Group, Cletus Ibeto, chairman of the Ibeto Group, Alexander Chika Okafor, founder and chairman of the Chikasun Group, Innoson Motors, CEO, Innoson Chukwuma, are a few of the billionaires from the southeast that went through the apprenticeship system. The Igbo Apprenticeship System, which is also known as Igba Boy, is a system adopted by people from the southeast in setting up mostly the male child in the early days. It involves many mentorship and empowerment. It's a system where a young native and untrained boy trains an established businessman, mainly to learn trade, after which they help their masters gather wealth with the experience garnered, and they are set up for their own business. All this happen after a defined period, which includes training, helping the master and getting empowered. The system has been known to be very effective, and some people have said that more than half of the successful businessmen in the region went through the system. The program most times spans over 5 years and even stretches to 10 years in most cases, or even above, depending on the agreement. This also determines the enormity of the resources that will be deployed in setting up the apprentice. At various times, many individuals have acknowledged the role of the system in creating wealth in the region and have advocated for the system to be looked upon as very direct of their families. For example, many sell the idea of sending one's child for Igbo boy instead of being sent to poverty into school as a sign of poverty. The boys sent to were seen as people who were less loved, and childish ones were sent to school to get education. There has been a general consensus that the system was largely responsible for the creation of wealth among the people of the Southeast. But the craving for Western education has also badly eroded the belief in the system. This has led to attempts to integrate the system into formal education. When the founder of United Nigerian Airlines, Professor Obiora Okonkwo, recently endowed a chair in Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, and also commissioned a research work on the efficacy of the project in wealth creation, the Heroes Foundation, a non-governmental organization under the Interfact Beverages, makers of Hero brand of beer, have also launched a program that integrated the Igbo boy system into universities across the country, targeting firstly the formalization of the skills learned by the apprentice with certificates, and also balancing the need for formal education and apprenticeship by luring others into it. Speaking with this day, a trader and one of the leaders at the relief market, Obaro, one of the many problem markets in Onitsha, Chief Azuka Udombua, said that this is the scheme that people like him used to become who he is today. It is true that in those days, those of us sent for Igbo boy used to be seen as outcasts or those not loved by their families, but it is the same scheme that has helped them. It was difficult because your boss saw you as someone sold to him and they could use you for anything. For example, those days, they did not only serve in the shop, but also at home and also for their wives and children. If you watch this video to this point, it means you've been interested in more videos from our YouTube channel. So kindly click the red subscribe button and turn on the notification icon so you do not miss out on future videos from this channel, and I'll see you in my very next video. And don't forget to share the video to your friends as well who might be wanting to get information based on this.